Hacker hunters are to blame for the cheating issue. This is something that we hear quite a lot from a lot of people on the likes of Twitter, but these people are the fans of streamers who get accused on a regular basis, and also the streamers who get accused try and blame the hacker hunter community, right? However, I went and had a look into some of the Warzone subreddits, and honestly, people who don't even know the hacker hunter community exists, or people who don't follow certain streamers, are being extremely outspoken about just how bad the cheating problem is in Call of Duty Warzone 3. So let's take a look. So I'm not sure whether or not this is actually an official subreddit for Call of Duty, but this is the Warzone subreddit. And straight off the rip, 2 days ago, somebody says, if you use Cronus or other cheats, you are not good at the game, LOL. Yeah, if you have to resort to this stuff, then you must be bad at the game. Your aim is really that bad, ? Should have practiced more. Hateful comments will expose the cheaters. All these cheaters really that beta male energy, or really got that beta male energy. So let's have a look at some of the comments here. Somebody says, hard to swallow pill. Game companies really only care about making money. They don't care enough about cheaters to really fix the problem. Know why? Money. They will do just enough to say they are doing something, but not enough that it negatively affects the bottom line. Until the entire community revolts, it won't change. That won't happen because the majority of the player base is seriously addicted to video games and won't stop playing long enough to benefit themselves. It wouldn't even take long either, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month of the community boycotting the game. The video game industry is a microcosm of society. So something to take into consideration here is a very valid point from a random person on Reddit who isn't involved in the hacker hunter community, or who isn't, up the arse of a streamer who they believe to be the best in the world. And they have simply said something in the first line. Hard to swallow pill. Game companies really only care about making money. Yeah, but following up from that, he actually says that they don't care enough about cheaters to really fix the problem. Know why? Money. And that is a very valid point. And the reason for that is because even though cheaters are in the game, if you have more player base, like a larger player base, more people playing the game, that actually, increases the value of the stocks. If they ban every cheater in this game, in Call of Duty Warzone, that's a large portion of their player base gone. Whether it's through macros, strike packs, Cronus, or Titan 2s, or whether it's through a DS4 configs, or whether it's through aim bottom wall hacks and any other ESP features. Anyone who is essentially cheating, they would be completely gone from the game if an anti-cheat fully worked and banned everyone, which means that their player base would probably go beyond half, meaning that their stock value would drop, meaning that the company is not worth as much, or the game value is not worth as much. So yes, the game developers have developed an anti-cheat that's doing things that makes it appear like it's working, but it's not. Like, for example, incorporating things like splat, incorporating things where, enemies turn invisible. These things are to troll the cheaters. Does it get their accounts banned? No. Does it stop them playing? No, because they can just generate another account and go back in if it's a rage hacker. So these are the things that somebody outside of the hacker hunter space and somebody outside of the streamer fanboy space actually think, and how they are speaking about this. And actually, some of the comments here says literally the only way for communicating to make the situation better is disappearing. Boycott. Don't play their trash games because they really aren't worth playing, or just don't let it bother you and try to have fun playing the homies. But as long as you can tolerate the milking simulator. The what? He's called it a milking simulator, and that's exactly what it is. And you think about it this way, they've actually reskinned Modern Warfare 2 and called it Modern Warfare 3 and charged us all for the new game. I'm not even talking about Warzone at this point in time. Think about how many of the maps on Modern Warfare 3 have come over from Modern Warfare 2. Personally, I play 2v2 Gunfight, and at least 60% of the maps on 2v2 Gunfight are actually from Modern Warfare 2. So why on earth have I paid for the game that's got all the maps on from Modern Warfare 2? I could just play that game. I've got that game. So why on earth have I had to pay for a brand new game? And not to mention the fact they've crossed over all of the old guns as well. Now, Warzone's a free-to-play game, so that really you can't complain about. But when you've paid for Modern Warfare 3, and you're able to use all the Modern Warfare 2 guns, that right there is damn right disrespectful. And what he said here, milking simulator, that's exactly what it is. They reskinned it and they're milking us dry for every single penny they can get out of us. So we come across to another post by a different person 2 days ago in the same subreddit. This is the Warzone subreddit. Ban cheaters permanently. Stop allowing cheaters to get a slap on the wrist and make new accounts. Console ban them or IP ban them. There's no need to have cheaters ruining games. Very valid points again. Like the other post said, they want to milk us dry. They want to absolutely take every penny they can from us, and if they actually banned all of the cheaters from the game, their stock value would completely and utterly plummet and probably go below half of what its current value is. So why would they troll the cheaters rather than banning them? Let's have a look at some of the comments. Nah, dog, let's just take them out back and shoot them. I mean, that's a little bit far. Crossy89 says, with what? With a meta weapon? Question mark. Again, leaning into the whole meta weapon situation, which has been allowing people to milk money off the game itself as well. Like J God, for example, pumping out meta weapon videos every single week because they were updating guns, buffing them, nerfing them, buffing them, nerfing them. And again, it's the whole process of getting people to play the game. If they buff a gun, then everybody grinds that gun to unlock it, so they're playing the game, then they nerf it. They'll buff another gun, guess what, you've got to go and grind that one, and so on and so on and so on. People here, again, they don't want to deal with the backlash of people complaining about being wrongfully banned when people sell the banned consoles or when IP address gets recycled. So this is a very valid point. This is something I've always said to people who are going to become a streamer who play Warzone. Do not buy second-hand parts, and it's a very difficult thing to actually say, because you could get a GPU for probably half the price if you bought it second-hand, used. But unfortunately, if you buy it brand new and pay double the price, you know for a fact that that part cannot have any sort of traces on it. It can't have anything linked to cheats on it. But if you go and buy a streamer PC that's been pre-built with used parts, then guess what? You could be walking into a permaban, and that's the downside. Nobody really gets wrongfully banned. Wrongfully banned indicates that the ban was wrongful, which means that it has banned somebody without actually detecting anything. But if somebody's bought a part that's actually got cheat tracer files on it, then it's not a wrongful ban. The wrong person got banned, but it's still not a wrongful ban. I've said this a bunch of times, that they need to issue a player ID license number for everyone that bought MW3 to be able to play MW3 in Warzone. If you're caught 100% cheating, your license gets banned and you can't play unless you buy MW3 again for a new license number. This will stop cheaters that get banned for just logging into a new free account every time they get banned. Yeah, the game won't be free anymore, but me personally, I'd like this to happen if it means the game's going to be fair for everyone to play. Now here's the issue again. We go back to the fact that Activision, the game developers, they want to earn as much money as they possibly can. So having a free-to-play game actually allows them to make more money because more people play it, and then they add all of these fascinating blueprints and, you know, player skins and stuff like that that people can buy in the store. So that allows them to actually make more money, and Fortnite was the founder of that whole thing. Fortnite allowed people to actually go into the game and buy all these cool skins and doing collaborations with this film and that TV show, allowing people to become their favorite character from a TV show while they're playing Fortnite. And that's exactly what it seems like Call of Duty Warzone's trying to do. But this guy has said MW3, so just as a correction, MW3 does cost money. It isn't free to play. So if anybody gets banned in MW3, the chances are they will have to rebuy the game. But majority of cheaters will play the free-to-play game. Again, it's a catch-22. Did they care enough about their player base to actually make it an expense where we've got to buy the game for X amount of money? Or, you know, did they care more about the bottom line, which is their profit? You know, having a free-to-play game allows them to make more profit through in-game purchases. So again, we've seen over and over again, time and time again, through Warzone 1, Warzone 2, and now Warzone 3, that Activision care about the bottom line, which is their earnings, which any good business cares about more than anything else. But they should really truly care about their player base, their customers, so to speak. But they don't. There are multiple posts on Reddit, but the next one's kind of interesting. Again, this post is from somebody who isn't a part of the Hacker Hunter community and who isn't a fanboy of their favourite streamer, you know, and they're speaking out about the cheating problem in the game. In fact, these guys actually shared a video, which we are going to watch now. Let me just get it audio on, full screen. Ready? And you can see just how quick he reported that guy, and rightfully so. And I'm sure if this was a streamer who done it, they would be like, huh, maybe he heard footsteps, maybe there was a UAV, maybe this, maybe that. But the reality is he's died here, and from the second it goes to the kill cam, from here, the guy turns around, his crosshairs on this little U sign, which indicates where you are on the kill cam, and then continues to trace him. Watch. Even though he done a little look to the right then, look at this. Aims down sight directly on him. Now, he's not perfectly tracking him, is he? It's not like he's locked on through the wall, but this is wall hacks. And then here, it locks on to the enemy head, and then he gets the kill. So not only wall hacks in that play, but also aimbot. So this is a clip that someone who's not involved in our community and who's not involved in the streamer community, and they've said this game loves cheaters. Valid point, right? So after having a look at the comment section, we've got somebody saying, what's so good about cheating? You don't get any better at the game, and it basically being played for you. That's so boring. So let me just explain something. If somebody is cheating just for the sake of cheating, then yeah, it makes no sense. But the reason why streamers cheat and try their best to get away with it is for the same reasons that Activision will not take out all the cheaters. The bottom line: money. If these guys, these streamers who are using cheats and using any advantage they possibly can to play the game, are entering into tournaments worth 100 grand, $250,000, $1.2 million, you know, then why wouldn't they cheat and risk it? Would you cheat and risk it to try and earn $1.2 million or 250,000, or I don't know, to become one of the biggest names in the scene so that you can land yourself multi-million-dollar sponsorship deals? I'm telling you now, there is large reasons why people choose to cheat, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad at the game. A lot of these guys will play legitimately quite a lot of the time and just toggle on their aimbot, or maybe they've got a 2D radar, or maybe they've got wall hacks on a separate monitor. But the reason a lot of these guys cheat is for money. Because if they're entering wager games, bigger chance of winning. If they're entering tournaments, bigger chance of winning. If they're entering anything that involves donations from their chat, like, I don't know, somebody comes in their chat and says, hey, if you can get 30 kills this game, I'll donate you $1,000. Then guess what? They just turn on the aimbot and off they go. That's how it works. That's why people cheat as a streamer, because it allows them to look better. It allows them to, you know, interact with their chat, but also the main thing, they can earn a hell of a lot of money from it. And some other people say to pee people off, they are the kids that take their basketball home when they aren't picked up at the YMCA. There's so much more to it than what these people are saying, but the main focus of this is people are speaking out. In a subreddit that has over 250,000 members, people are openly speaking about how bad the cheating problem is. I have just gone through 3 separate posts today. I'm not going to bore you with any more, but if you go and take a look at that subreddit, you will find a large portion of the posts are about how bad the cheating problem is, and not one of them has people defending the cheaters in clips. Not one of them has people defending the fact that people cheat. Everybody in there is talking about how toxic the game is, and it's because of the cheating problem. So guys, if you honestly believe the hacker hunters are part of the problem and hacker hunters are the reason why this whole scene is on its ass at the moment, think again. The game is riddled with cheaters. It isn't just streamers cheating, but streamers definitely cheat, and other people as well. Everyone in that subreddit talking about the cheating problem has no ulterior motives. Their only problem is that the game is riddled with cheaters. They don't care if it's a streamer, they don't care if it's a random guy who's playing 2 hours a day, but they have a problem with cheating, just like we do. So are hacker hunters to blame? Certainly not. Are the streamers defending certain cheating problems like VPNing and DS4 configs and Cronus to blame? Yes. But also, Activision mainly are to blame for allowing the cheaters to continue to play the game. There are so many options out there that could allow the cheating problem to actually come to a halt. Maybe not a halt, but at least 95% of cheaters eradicated from the game. Unfortunately, Activision care about their bottom line: money. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. And if you need to contact me about a streamer who you believe is cheating, hit me up on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman1, or you can join our Discord, which is linked in the description below. And one last thing before we go. Do you ever feel like life is just too overwhelming? That your anxiety is holding you back from being your best self? Introducing Supreme CBD, the all-natural CBD solution to help you find your balance. With Supreme CBD, you can experience the benefits of CBD without the psychoactive effects of THC. Supreme CBD's formula is designed to help you reduce stress and anxiety, improve focus, and promote overall wellness. And the best part, Supreme CBD is made with only the highest quality organic ingredients, so you can feel confident in what you're putting into your body. It's time to take control of your life and find your balance with Supreme CBD. You can order now and experience the difference for yourself. And don't forget to use code BBB40 at checkout for 40% off.